Hi, welcome to the Pep Talk. Today I want to talk about comparison. And the thing I really want to get at with comparison is I think that there are some parts about comparison that can be very, very healthy. And I think there are parts about comparison that actually can be pretty divisive. And so I just want to share a little bit my thoughts related to comparisons. And you run with my thoughts wherever you want. Maybe it's something you feel good about. Maybe you disagree with me. Hit me up if that's the case. In either direction, I'd love to spark a conversation about comparison. We're at a time of year in education where we start to see, kind of those school or district ratings come out from the previous year, and naturally, when you have those kinds of things, you're going to see comparisons take place. As a high school principal, I remember quite frequently, we always got compared to the other district that was 15 miles away. Or we would get compared to other districts who were similar in size, or high schools that were in similar size. And the same thing is true as a superintendent. But the thing that always concerns me about comparison, and this is where I think comparison can get a little toxic and maybe even divisive, is when we start to use comparisons to say one thing is really good and another thing is terrible or not good at all. I don't believe that there are schools out there anywhere in the country that are terrible or horrible. I think they're working really hard with what they have, and this is where I think comparison is a positive. If we use comparison to focus on who we are, whether we're talking about us as people, we're talking about schools, we're talking about coaching a team, whatever the case may be, if we compare who we are today with who we're going to be in 6 weeks, 6 months, a year from now, or even compare ourselves over the last 2 or 3 years, what have we done? What does the data tell us, or what are our wins and losses, or whatever metric you want to use? To me, that's when comparison can become real valuable. I really feel that it's important that we're focused on growing as a school district. We're growing as people, growing as leaders. If we do that, then comparison can be very positive. It's easy to go in the wrong direction with comparison. We do it all the time in society. Obviously we have ratings and so forth. I mean, even this, when it's posted on social media, you might like it, you might not like it. There's always a rating attached to something, or a comparison attached to something. And I'll be honest with you, I'm a very competitive person. But when I think back through the course of my career, and I've been thinking a lot, like I said, about comparisons, I'm brought back to a time when I was still a JV basketball coach. And we had a team that, honestly, when we composed that team, we had a lot of kids move away and all kinds of stuff had happened. And I had a number of kids on that team that I knew we were going to struggle. We weren't going to win a lot of games. But I reflect on that team, and it's probably my favorite team I ever coached. Yes, I know there's a lot of you out there who will say, wait, what about our team? I loved every team I coached, but this team was very special to me because it wasn't about what we were going to do in terms of the wins and losses. It was really about comparing who we are today to who we're going to be tomorrow. And the growth that they made over the course of a season was amazing to me. To me, that's when comparison matters. So thanks for joining me on the Pep Talk. Hope that made some sense. Talk to you soon. Have a road to awesome day.